Hello and welcome back to the channel and to a quick little video where we're going to have a look at Netflix. Now, as you might remember, the last couple of videos have been about the stocks that we have been trading both this year and last year, where we have been using the TPI indicator. It is quite a fantastic indicator, and I've gotten some questions from some of you asking if it is really this simple strategy that I use when I trade a bit shorter term trading. And no, it actually isn't, because what I have been showing you is that we are looking at the long-term TPI trend down here being green, and when that is happening we are looking for these oversold accumulation phases going in and then going out when the TPI weekly gets into an overbought accumulation. But to be honest, I am doing a bit more, I wouldn't say sophisticated, but with a bit more nuances than just this, and I am going to show you that today. Now, first of all, let's have a quick look, because Netflix has been in a fantastic uptrend here. But just remember that when you evaluate some sort of trading strategy, you also have to look at how it performs in a downtrend. Are you being completely crushed in a downtrend? And looking at the downtrend here, let's just zoom in a bit if we can. Here we go. Looking at this downtrend here, starting in, let's see, November 21 here. Let's see if I could get my mouse to work. Here we go. Now, as you know, we're looking at this uptrend here. And with the little twist I'm going to show you today, that is actually how I do my technical analysis. We would have been out around here, around 611, 12-ish here. So we wouldn't get out at the exact top with Netflix. That is up around just shy of 700 up here. But we would get out around 610, 15-ish here. But then we would basically be out in the entire downturn of the stock. And as you remember, disregard this yellow here. This will be turned into red soon. But we would be out the entire turn down from 600 ish here, and then down to the bottom here at 150, 60 ish down here. And then it started to turn up, and we wouldn't get in on the exact upturn here. But from here, we start to get a good green long-term trend. So let's try and focus on this and see how we would have traded this. And I was actually in both in some normal stock trades, but also on some option trades here in Netflix that was quite well performing. Let's just have a quick look. Now we have zoomed in here and we are starting to get the uptrend here. Now, of course, looking back in hindsight here, it would have been fantastic just to buy the stock at 240.50 here and then riding it up to 600. However, that is, you need a bit of a crystal ball to predict that. However, we're going to have a look at the good long-term uptrend here. And as you know, we are looking for the oversold accumulation. And that is about where we are getting in, maybe somewhere here around the 327. Now, what I actually do is that I also incorporate the daily TPI. And what I am doing is I am remembering what it is that builds an uptrend. Because what builds an uptrend is higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and so on and so forth. And when we start to get a downtrend, that is when we start to get lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and so on and so forth. And that is on the daily time frame here. So what I'm actually doing is I might go in here, I can't recall the exact days I have traded Netflix, but that would probably be around here. I would enter around the 310 kind of stuff here. And then I would be looking at the accumulation oversold and overbought on the daily basis. So here we are having a bottom saying accumulation oversold. Let me zoom in a bit here if I can. Here we go. So we are having an accumulation oversold here, and that equals equates to a new higher bottom here. All right. Then we have a new accumulation overbought. That equates to a new higher high here. Then we have a new higher bottom, and that all tells me this is in an uptrend. Then we start to get a bit of a mixed picture here. Things are going sideways, and then we get a new bottom here. Yeah, there is almost a new higher bottom here, and then we start to get a new low here, a new accumulation oversold. But now we have made a new lower low, so I would exit here, maybe with a small profit of $10, something like that, and then I would be out. All right, let's have a look at when we could go in the next time. Well, we are getting some signals here. However, we are in a red long-term trend here, so we can't buy a Netflix here. So we're waiting till we're getting a new accumulation oversold on the weekly. That is here. So we are entering here at around 330 kind of thing. And then we are starting to look at the daily here. As you can see, a new higher high. When this is yellow, we are getting a new higher, new higher low here. Yes, thank you. New higher high now that it's gray. New higher low when it's yellow. New higher high. New higher low. Almost new higher high, but not a big move down anyway. Then we have a new higher low here. Yes, we have a new higher high. New higher low, and this new higher low is actually lower than this one, and meaning that we could just get out here at 420, meaning we have made something like $90 per stock or something like that. Or we could wait for a bit of an upturn and then a confirmation, but I would probably be out here. I'm a bit of a cautious investor. All right, so that was a good profit. Then we get a new opportunity to get in here. However, if we were to buy here, then that would be a new lower low. So we're not too happy about that one. So let's see what it gives us here. Well, we do get a good buy entry here on the weekly TPI. However, we are in a long-term uptrend here. But if we wanted to, we could get in on this triple green where it turns green here, here, and here. So if we wanted to, we could take this one. Or we could say, all right, this is enough for us to look for a new trade, but let's wait for this one to go into oversold accumulation while these two are still green. I know this is a bit more advanced, but it's a very effective strategy. So as you can see, we are getting an accumulation oversold here. On a daily, we are forming a new higher low. All right, new higher high equates to the gray here. Even a new higher high. New higher low, new almost higher, but at least high here. Again a higher high, a higher low, a higher low, a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So actually we would have been in this stock from, or in Netflix here, from around 410. And actually wouldn't have exited the stock yet. However, we don't know what happens now, and I can't guide you in any way, shape, or form as to what will happen now. But this is a bit more of an advanced technique, and you can test it for yourself. Go in on MyStockScanner. There's a 14-day free trial if you want to test it there. And basically what you're looking for is, we want the good long trend to be green down here. Then we want the weekly TPI to give us a yellow bar, meaning it's oversold accumulation. And then we are looking for the next yellow on the daily here, and that should be a higher high. All right. Or if at some point you say, all right, we could get in, but we don't have a higher high or higher low, but now it turns all triple green on us here. And then on the next yellow oversold accumulation on the daily, we are getting a new higher high, and that shoots us up. Meaning we could get in around 410, be in still with a 50% profit here in just, what is that, 4 or 5 months, something like that. And that is some very nice profit there. The second we start to get lower lows, let's say that it drew a lower low here, or a yellow oversold accumulation, and that was a new lower low, then I would get out right away. that is a way to trade Netflix. It all depends on how much time do you have to monitor stocks, and how much time do you want to sit in front of a screen. But this is one of the ways that I'm looking at stocks, and where I'm trying to stay in on a bit of a longer trend, as long as the daily chart is showing new higher highs, new lower lows, new higher lows, new higher highs, along with the markings on the daily TPI. It is a fantastic indicator, and I have become completely addicted to it. But test it out for yourself. There's a link to my stock scanner below, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. That's all for now. Bye.